Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Liz Quirantes.
And I'm Jim Grimes.
Tonight, a nurse is fighting for her life after she was brutally attacked by a patient at Palms West Hospital in Loxahatchee.
Yeah, she was attending to a man who had been brought in for a mental evaluation. And tonight there are questions about the hospital. Is it even equipped to deal with these Baker Act patients?
CBS 12's Katie Benty joins us live from St. Mary's Medical Center with more on what happened and the latest on the nurse's condition. Katie?
Yeah, Jim, Liz, the victim was flown here by Trauma Hawk to St. Mary's in critical condition. Investigators say the attacker essentially broke every bone in her face, and she'll likely lose the use of both of her eyes. Now, tonight, the big question remains here. Why was a Baker Act patient at a facility that's not designated for psychiatric holds, and could this nurse have been better protected? Well, we've been pushing for those answers, and this is what we know. Cell phone video captures 33-year-old Stephen Scantlebury, shirtless, running into traffic on Southern Boulevard, moments after deputies say he brutally attacked a nurse inside HCA Florida Palms West Hospital. Investigators say Scantlebury was under a Baker Act hold after showing signs of paranoia for days. But according to the National Alliance on Mental Illness, Palms West isn't one of Palm Beach County's 5 designated Baker Act facilities. So why was he here?
If he did not need medical attention, and for some reason these deputies took him to that facility knowing that this was not a designated facility, are they saying that there was no other beds anywhere in the county? That would be the first time I've ever heard of that, but I guess it's a possibility.
Palm Beach County's mental health system has struggled for years, especially after the Jerome Golden Center, a psychiatric hospital, closed in 2019. Just last month, commissioners approved $10 million to help build a new crisis center. But if bed space is the issue, that solution is still years away.
Let's say there were no other beds available, and this was just the nearest place to take him. Knowing that this was not a facility that could cope with a mentally unstable patient, then he shouldn't have been taken there.
A dangerous circumstance that left a nurse fighting for her life. Nurses union leaders say this wasn't just a fluke. Violence in hospitals is a growing issue.
It's a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear, a lot of pressure to go into work every day, knowing that workplace violence will happen at some point. It's a part of the disease process for many patients.
But what if this nurse wasn't trained to handle a Baker Act patient at all?
And they end up in the emergency department, and the staff there are dealing with them the same way they would deal with any patient. And if they have a severe mental illness, the staff may not be equipped or trained to deal with them.
Dr. Daniel Bober takes in Baker Act patients every day in Broward County. He says training and resources make a huge difference.
They know how to diffuse confrontation. They have obviously certain physical environments they work in. They have access to, for example, panic buttons and things like that. So they are used to dealing with violent, aggressive patients.
Now, Scantlebury is in jail facing an attempted murder charge, and hospital officials did confirm with us that they are not a Baker Act facility, but they said if a patient comes in with a medical issue and starts to show signs of mental health crisis, then they're able to do an assessment and determine if a hold is necessary. Now, it's not clear if that's what happened here. We did press them asking why Scantlebury was there in the first place, but due to patient privacy issues and laws, they're not able to release those details. Reporting live in West Palm Beach, I'm Katie Benty, CBS 12 News.